Good morning, friends. So happy you're here to read with us again today. Oh, it's almost time for you guys to be back. Today's Friday, so we just have 2 stay-home days, and then you'll be back here at school with us. We can't wait to see you. So let's read our message today. It says, "Good morning, friends. Today is Friday, December 11th, 2020. Did you see snow today? How much snow will we get? I wonder. Let's have a fabulous Friday. That's right, that letter F. Start at the top, go down, come back up to the top, across. Friday. So glad it's Friday. So we've got snow shovels for you guys. So on Monday, maybe we'll have some snow to actually play in. That'll be so cool. So our story today is called House, Sweet House. Yeah, I wonder what your house looks like. Do you have a porch? I don't have a porch at my house. Do you have a garage? I've got a garage. Some houses just have a bottom. Some have a bottom and a top. I have a top at my house. Do you have stairs inside your house? Let's see what other kind of houses people have. Look at that family. It says, families live in all kinds of houses. There are big houses, little houses, plain houses, and houses in all colors of the rainbow. No matter what it looks like, a family's house is its home. Look at that house there. I like the colors there. That reminds me of cotton candy. The pink and the blue. What color is your house? Some houses are built for just one family. Other buildings contain homes for many people. In the city, many families may live in one tall apartment building. In a small town, families often live in separate houses with their neighbors close by. In the country, here where there's lots of space, a family living in a farmhouse might be the only family for miles around. Do you have neighbors? I've got neighbors. Houses come in different shapes. Some are square, some are round, some shapes are a surprise. An A-frame house has a long sloped roof that goes all the way to the ground. A-frames are often built in snowy areas because the snow just slides right off the roof. Perfect. In one part of China, people live in a tulos. A tulo is an O-shaped building with apartments circling the center. So that's an interesting way to live. So all the people live around here in their apartments. Then they can share that space in the middle. I like that. Some houses on the edge of the desert are shaped like beehives with people living inside. So look there. They look like beehives. They do. People sometimes build houses out of whatever they can find close at hand. In rocky places, people gather up stones, stack them on top of each other, and make sturdy houses that last a long time. That kind of reminds me of the story of the 3 pigs. Remember which house was the strongest? Sturdy and strong, made of the bricks? Do you think stones are as strong as bricks? In dry places, people mix together mud and straw, shape it into walls, and build houses from earth. So kind of like that first pig who used straw. Which house do you think would be stronger? This house or this house? Yeah, I think you're right. I think the one with the stones. On tropical islands, people turn palm trees into cool leafy houses that let the breeze blow through. I would like to have some palm trees around. Palm trees kind of grow where there's lots of water. So if you live on an island, there's water all around you. You can hear the breeze blow and the waves form. Very peaceful. People build houses almost anywhere, near the water, under the ground, and up in treetops. People along rivers build their houses on stilts to keep their families high and dry. So there, we saw those stilts in a different book, didn't we? Yeah. Some people live underground in houses that are hidden from sight. So you have to go down, down, down. Other people build houses high up in the treetops to stay safe from wild animals. So look there. We talked about living in a tree house. Yeah. They have a upstairs and a downstairs in their tree house. Most houses stay in one place, but some houses can travel along wherever a family goes. Sheep herders in Mongolia live in houses called yurts, white tents that can be taken down, folded up, and carried to a new place. You think you could take your house apart and carry it to a new place? That'd be kind of cool. They travel along wherever they need to follow the animals to get food. People who live on houseboats can anchor their homes at a dock or travel up and down a river. So when they want to stop, they put their anchor down, doop, 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 and it's like putting on the brakes, and their houseboat will stay still. Maybe they fish, maybe they swim for a while, and they pull up their anchor, doop, 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 get back in their boat and move along. There are even houses on wheels. Families can drive their mobile homes anywhere and have their house with them when they stop. Have you ever traveled in like a travel trailer or a mobile home? I did when I was a kid. We'd drive, then we'd park the trailer, get out, explore, get back in, and drive to somewhere new. Long ago in America, houses looked very different from the kinds of houses we live in today. Right? You've probably seen these before in books called teepees. Native Americans built houses that fit their way of life. Those who traveled the Great Plains lived in teepees that they could move with them when they hunted buffalo. So across Nebraska, the Native Americans would hunt the buffalo. As the buffalo traveled, the people would travel. So they'd pick up their house, fold it up, move to someplace new until there was no more buffalo to hunt, and then they'd follow where the buffalo would go. Some Native Americans built dome-shaped dwellings out of thatched grass. Where I came from in Texas, this is the type of homes that the Native Americans had there. They were called the Waco Indians. Settlers who came to America built log cabins in the woods. They cut down trees, notched the ends of the logs, and stacked them up to make warm wooden houses. Well, we saw those houses when we talked about trees in our last study. Oh, there's a big house. Some houses are famous all over the world because important people live there. So this is where the president lives. Someday you might live there. Someday maybe you would like to be the president of the United States. That's a very big house. It's called the White House in Washington, D.C., the home of the President of the United States and the First Family. Why do you think they call it the White House? Huh? Here, look at this house. This is where the Queen lives in England. Buckingham Palace is in London, home of the King or Queen of England. Right now it's a queen. Visitors come to watch the changing of the guards. So see these guys down here with these big hats on. They have these big furry black hats, and they stand very still, and they won't smile. Their job is to protect the queen. Here, this is where the emperor used to live in China. The Forbidden City stands in Beijing, China, and it's now a museum, so people can come and visit. But long ago, it was the imperial palace of Chinese emperors, so kind of like the ruler. So here we have the ruler of America, the sort of ruler of England, and where the ruler of China used to live. Important people get big houses, don't they? Houses give people protection, comfort, and warmth. A tent in the Sahara Desert has sides that can roll up to catch a breeze or roll down when there's a sandstorm. So they just roll it up so they can have the wind blow through, roll it down when there's too much wind. Look here, would you like to live in a house like that? In the freezing weather of the Arctic, an igloo made of snow can become a temporary home for hunters or travelers. So they just live in it for a little while, right? A house with a burning fireplace can make a family feel cozy and comfortable. Yeah. Do you have a fireplace at your house? I don't have one. I'd like to. Tonight's going to be pretty cold. It would be nice to have a fire to keep me cozy and warm. Houses are places to eat, sleep, work, and play. Kitchens are busy places in homes all over the world. Families make everything from burritos and biryanis to barbecue. Do you like to help out in the kitchen? Everyone has a chore to do around the house. It might be sweeping the steps, feeding the chickens, or doing the dishes. At night, a house is where you snuggle up, fall asleep, and have sweet dreams. How do you help out at your house? There are all kinds of houses, and there are all kinds of families. Families are what make a house a home. Where do you live? What's special about your house? Can you draw me a picture? I'd love to put up your pictures around the room. And on Monday when you come back, you can show us your picture. Everybody could take a turn showing their picture and telling us about your house and your family. I like that idea. Thank you for sharing a story with me. I still got you all in the heart, and we're still wishing you well every day. Let's do that together. You ready? We wish you well. We wish you well. All through the day today, we wish you well. We wish you well, friends. Bye-bye.